The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about, man, Jada just went off on Fullychop and Shorty Mob, man, on Q50 with LIL50 17th birthday. Let's jump straight into it.
Name, it's a unique name, right? So tell us where you from, bro.
I'm from PGF, but grew up on like 6-7 Evans.
Okay. And how old are you?
16.
16. So you supposed to be in school too?
Yeah.
So do y'all go to the same school?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this the young nigga edition for sure. So what was it like, for you growing up?
Man. Shot here. I just clean up the block, sweep all tight, steal bikes, run around, ding dong ditch. I used to go to the bike shop, steal bikes, all for it. Yeah.
I used to sweep.
Hell yeah.
Like pick up trash?
Hell yeah.
That's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, right? Or you were doing community service?
Nah, hell no. I was just doing just do it.
Yeah.
LIL50 back in Central. Oh, I got y'all. Central. Tracks. Okay. CJ, how you coming, man? How you coming, CJ? Real. How you coming, man? Real. Yay. So all the way in the back. I'm like phone.
Move throughout the city with this face y'all made for yourself or the name y'all put.
Man, look.
Real fast.
He said, "How y'all get around the city? Where that kid at?"
Hey, where that kid?
Yeah, look, how we get around the city? Look.
Hey, look, my boy Vic.
We'll snatch it. Look.
Hey, look, my boy Vic, he snatching you.
We'll snatch your in 10 seconds. I'm about to tell you.
Brother, he snatching.
Scrapes, everything.
Y'all lucky my Chris not here. He snatching y'all fifth hands, 10 seconds.
No
my
bully.
brother.
Fifth hands, everything.
A lot of people do see y'all and they be like,
have
man,
confirmed with police that one person was killed in this crash. There were 5 people inside that white vehicle that slammed into that pole. Everyone inside was injured, and again, one person was killed here. It happened a little earlier this morning here near 78th and Vincennes. So we've got both directions of Vincennes closed between 77th and 79th with this investigation.
My condolences go out to Shorty family, friends, loved ones, anybody that's suffering from LIL50 loss, man. I'm praying for y'all, Jada. I know today gonna be a hard day for you. Hold your head up. I'm gonna say this, my personal opinion. When you in them streets, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand, ain't nobody gonna show no pity, and ain't nobody gonna give a damn about you. He wanted to follow behind Shorty Mob and Bloodhound. That's what happened. I felt like when you in them streets, should nobody have to put you up on point what to do and what not to do. Once you outside, you want to play grown, dudes is going to treat you grown. What would make LIL50 in his right mind think that it was smart enough to be around Shorty Mob and then go back around Trap City for whatever reason? Once you in them streets and you pick your side, you stay there. Because playing the middle game, you could lose your life on both sides. So I felt like the fact that he grew up in Trap City, if he didn't want to be part of Trap City, he wanted to rock out with PGF, all right, that's cool. But if you know for a fact that they into it with Bloodhound and Bloodhound Shorties is Shorty Mob, bro, you kind of was asking for the reaction that you got. See, that's why I try to tell y'all Shorties, man, y'all dudes need to start thinking twice as much as y'all moving. Think twice as much as y'all moving. And it's sad as ever what happened to him, but he got every signs in the world that the streets was not meant for him. His brother just got hit up before that. Serious injury. You know what I'm saying? Hit up above the shoulder. So it's like he had plenty of examples that the streets wouldn't where it was at. But following behind Shorty Mob and Bloodhound and trying to be like PGF, it's sad as ever, man. It's so sad, because I felt like that situation shouldn't have happened to dude. But when you in the streets, I'm going to say it again, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Ain't no sparing nobody. Ain't no caring about the next person's feelings. The same way a person wouldn't care about your mama if you lost your life, dude's gonna show you that same energy. That's why I say when you put on that jersey and you get in them streets, you have to pay attention. What you doing, who you around, what time, everything. The streets don't stop. And that's where I feel like, man, Q50 lost his life, man. So whether if Jada right that, you know, he got into it with Trap City over Shorty Mob or whoop, 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 he put himself in a dangerous situation to where dudes felt like he was playing both sides. It could have either been that or they wanted to make an example out of them to get back at Shorty Mob and Bud. However it would go, Shorty lost his life, man, by playing both sides. And I just don't think that that was smart. He should have never been in that alley to do nothing with them dudes. I'm not the seller of food stamp card or nothing. You chose your side. You rocking out with PGF. You see PGF rocking out with Vic, H Block, and they rocking out with Shorty Mob. So you chose your side. To me, that was dumb as ever to go back around. You know what I'm saying? Trap City. But at the end of the day, Jada, you know, it's plenty vlogs and plenty videos, and it shows that you was egging your brother on. I ain't hear not one time when you was in the video saying, y'all talk about y'all music. Y'all talk about this. Y'all quit talking about this. Y'all quit showing the pipes in the video. You was egging it on. Lil Speedy, Lil Speedy, Lil Speedy. You know what I'm saying? Queso Glock, Queso Glock. I feel sorry for you, Shorty, because you lost your brother that you raised like a child of yours. But at the end of the day, this just goes to show you, man, that parents is really needed out here. I'm trying to tell you, man, parents is really needed out here because I felt like Jada wasn't old enough to be raising her younger siblings. I felt like she was still figuring out life for herself. Not saying that she didn't do the best that she could do, you know what I'm saying, under the circumstance that she had, but she was still a child herself. You know what I'm saying? She was a child herself trying to raise two more kids. So, of course, she was going to make some mistakes. Nobody perfect. But at the end of the day, Shorty, I just felt like your brother should have knew better. You know what I'm saying? He should have knew better. You can't be playing in these streets and you don't know how it go. That's why they got a sidewalk and they got the streets. The sidewalk is for people that don't know what they're doing, that's confused, that want to play, that want to punk fake, that want to just, be a party gang member. Not a real gang member, just a party gang member. That's what the sidewalks is for. For the dudes that's in the streets, it's on and cracking. It's a real ball gang out there, real talk. You know what I'm saying? So whether the gang go to overtime or end in the first quarter, you know what you signed up for. You can't play in these streets and then you want some sympathy or some petty. That's not how the streets work. That concrete is hard for a reason. I'm going to say it again. That concrete streets is hard for a reason. So don't think that your head is harder than that concrete, because I done seen a lot of dudes try and I done seen a lot of dudes fail. But my condolences go out to Jada and LIL50 family. I hear his block showed him some love. All the PGF, they showed him some love. But at the end of the day, I just felt like, Jada, time eventually gonna heal, and years from now you gonna really understand that there's nothing that you could do, man. He wanted to be in them streets. Nothing that Shorty Mob or Fullychop, none of them could do. He knew what was going on and he chose his side. And from there, he just got to live with his decisions, man. Whether if it worked out for him or whether if it didn't. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping in with me.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. You feel me?